today. So today I just wanted to do a quick project with you guys. Something that doesn't have too many steps, but you guys can just see what your S1 can do. So I'm gonna do a video about making a tic-tac-toe board. I already have a couple of things that I'm gonna use for the pieces. All I did was I went to shapes and I just picked out some stuff that I liked. So I got a skull and a ghost morph, so this could be like maybe like a Halloween one. I was actually thinking about making one for my kids, so I'll show you guys. I'm gonna get maybe some animals here, and then I'll come back to you guys with what to do next. I'll just do bunnies because it seems like that's something that my kids might like. So I'm gonna do this bunny, and there's this bunny. So I'll just make them different colors. We can paint them at the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take each one of these bunnies and I'm just gonna size them so that they fit within the square. So this bunny right here seems to like it already fits in there just fine. So I'm just gonna keep it that size. And then for this one, it looks like it's a little big. So I'm gonna shrink it down and just see if it fits in there. And to me that looks good, and that looks like enough room left so that the pieces can be grabbed out of the square spaces. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make these green, and I'm going to make these be cutouts. So I'm going to take both of these down here. Green, green. Okay, so then I'm going to want these to be set to cut. And this one's set to cut. And then for the tic-tac-toe, that's blue, and I have this one set to engrave. So this is going to engrave on whatever material. So you could do this on acrylic or wood. I think I might try both so that we have two sets. So we'll do that. And then on the bunnies, I think I might add like hearts to them so that they can have like some engraving on them as well. Or I could just leave them like this. And then my board is set to cut. Make sure when you have your bunnies that you make copies of them. So I'm going to make 5 of each. So I'm going to do copy, paste, paste. So basically what you want to do is, based off of the sizing of everything, you want to make sure that whatever material you're going to be using, you can cut it out on that one piece of material all on one, or you can cut each one individual. So basically that just means, say if you have smaller pieces that you're going to be working with, then you can cut these one at a time. You just ignore each piece. So you can say ignore this piece and ignore all the bunnies. I'm just going to cut this one right here out. And then if you have another smaller piece, you cut this out. And then if you can fit all the bunnies on whatever piece. So based off of the material that I have, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So let's move on to that. So I finished marking the area, as you can see outlined with a big square, and I fit what I could inside. I couldn't fit both. So what I did was I set this one to ignore, and then everything else I'm going to have cut out. So I'm going to hit process, and I'm going to hit start. And then I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So I'm going to be cutting this out on some 3mm basswood. And then I'm gonna hit start. So I forgot to tell you guys, it's a little bit loud, so hopefully you can hear me. I put it to do the engraving of the Tic Tac toe first. Then it will cut out the top piece of the board. And then it's going to do all the little rabbits below. And then I'll put another piece on to do the backing. So about 5 minutes. It is almost done cutting out the top piece of the board. Alright, so about 10 minutes later it's done. Alright, so this is how it looks for the top part. So everything cut out with just the settings of the basswood 3mm plywood that was used. I didn't do anything else, but I just used what was already set in the xTool. Alright, so the bunnies are all out, and then this top layer is out. Okay, so let's move on to do the bottom layer, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, so this part's done. I didn't want you guys to have to sit through me doing the setup process again. This took 1 minute and 20 seconds just to cut out the backing. I did the same thing I did the other one. Made sure I did the distance and I marked the material, and then I just changed it from ignore to output, and then it was able to cut this out. So it looks like it didn't go all the way through in some places, but I'm going to see if I can try to just get it out of here. Alright, so I was able to get it out. Of course, it didn't cut all the way through in some places, so I can maybe do 2 passes, or maybe it's just the wood was not the same composition. So, you know, sometimes they're just not exactly alike. But anyways, I got the backing out. So all you have to do is, if you want to add some color, you can color this back part, and then you can glue this top part to it, and you can paint this as well. And then let me grab one of each of the bunnies so you guys can see. And then you can play tic-tac-toe. You can color the bunnies in. You can have your kids design them however you like. I think that would be super cute. If you guys are interested in purchasing the template to create your own tic-tac-toe, where you can engrave whatever you want here, as well as design whatever animals that you want, please see the link in the description. Thanks for supporting my channel. All right, so thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay blessed. Take care.